This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Minimum go for interest awards anymore. Our Mohammed, my mincho kakrai.
I no paying a bit too as Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang were calling a retirement from the Gabonese national team. No, it's so unfortunate to me. I thought say some number of years Kakrasen ko bit me aboma Gabonese national team. No. Yes, he was born to a Gabonese father, Wabo Ama the Gabon national team before that, but he was born to a Spanish mother. Even though under 19, under 21 for French national team, no, a bad junior size, no, but in 2009, or making a debut, Emma the Gabonese national team for 13 years. It's an illustrious career, but he has nothing to show when it comes to crowning the championship for the Panthers or the Gabonese national team. Adia Obenya dia show the 2015 edition of the Glow CAF Awards night. Our crown the edition by winning the award in 2015. Abuja, Wabra Ono alongside Andre Dedeayu and Ayaya Toure co-competino. So unfortunate. 70 matches for the Gabonese national team and about 72 matches and then 30 goals. On the average was up 2-point-something matches to about a goal, and I think it's a very good number. But I thought he has some couple of years, but he decided you have these Gabonese players, some of them who are rooting for the opposition leader in Gabon, in Jean-Pen, and Aubameyang is also seen as one of those people who is rooting for ahead of Omar Ali Bembongo, who is the president of the nation. And for me, it's so unfortunate. I thought he should have got some number of years, but 13 years is at least was several minor. Adia Obetimi Adia show the 2012 edition of the AFCON Amuku Sti alongside Equatorial Guinea. No captain Mwetimi drew quarterfinals, eventually losing out to third place team Mali national team. 2017, Omobe Husti Omontimi and pass it through the group stages. No, Aubameyang says goodbye to international football. His concentration is now going to be on the club football for Barcelona. Richard Ofori say, Oko Orlando Pirates, Oko South Africa. Orlando Pirates, omo heroes of 1995. No, debia ye kai omo, debia ye bon mudin e review omo based on omo adia omo ye ediama the club no, because the Buccaneers became the first South African club to have ever won a continental trophy, and that was in 1995 when they won against ASEC Mimosa. Makaleli, former Makaleli, South Africa International. These were the men who were part of the squad. And after that, in 2013, they were in the finals of the CAF Champions League with the late goalkeeper Senzo Meyiwa and the likes, and Tintam, Omwentimi and BT, Nadia Lali. 2 years later, in 2015, they were in the group stages in the finals of the CAF Confederations Cup, and also Anya Nyeye against Etoile Sportive du Sahel of Tunis. They have it at their own ball court, and fortunately for them, when yet 2 off games, one of Ibekoso the Oyo State. In that game, omunya opportunity to play against former champion. But Teju enya sem kitwa, enya an easy task for the Buccaneers. And so last season in the CAF Confederations Cup at the quarterfinals, they lost against a fellow Moroccan side in the shape of Raja Casablanca. And Raja Casablanca has always been one of the known names when it comes to this competition. They were the champions last season and they were in the champions 2018. And Orlando Pirates coming face to face with this team, no, and Sheda game a very easy game for Orlando Pirates. And almost RS Bekani, Omo coacher in terms of club football, no so Sheda lucky. Because in 2014, he was on the touchline for AS Vita when they were losing out to Etente Sportive de Setif. In 2018, which was 4 years later, he was also on the touchline for AS Vita when they were losing against Raja Casablanca. So he will want to have a face-saving championship by winning this competition for the RS Bekani team. Jidia Ali enya ebo Pichu Musimani modi mo amodane di and also adia waye bi on the DR Congo side no and Coach Florent Bengi RS Bekani so akofano. So even though Adia wo to show is that Chan tournament or winning Emma DR Congo in 2016. So ono so be wono Adia ono so pese oye Emma team, but I'm telling Richard Ofori say it would never be an easy task. This is a team RS Bekani they are facing that won the championship just 2 years ago when they defeated Pyramid FC of Egypt. Say do Idrissa Gana Gay ne problem no say jo adina kwa ko drum pempenswa gisebia cool health e bakam and enwa Senegalese president Macky Sall the information by say Otanichi. Na dia okoye ne say that JC na PhD for share. It was a day to celebrate. It was a day to celebrate against those who are homophobic and all those like, against that. So on only decided say on share JC rainbow colored wire. Supporting gay and all those LGBT activists, due to the Islamic faith. And said, Joe, the French ethics committee of the French Football Federation, almost no. Quite apart from that, Sheku Koyate had in a post to Instagram later on or delete. And the thing was also on Crystal Palace was no. Se oma samano so no so meyina no die ntina all tie Idrissa Gana gay adia we no they see a discrimination against those LGBT. This why they have these things, how they support all these things, But for me, I think say a very, very sensitive issue because Tima Idrissa Gana gay one is owned by a nation state, a purely an Islamic state. So even the question I decided to ask myself, say, how did the team that is being owned by Islamists allow this kind of thing to happen? Quite apart from that, they are in a jurisdiction where these things are allowed. So situation, it looks so complicated, and I think say a disable a beha man for kakra. So these are part of the things. To the be a man for who say when you go against these LGBT activists, it's a discrimination. Mesut Ozil some years ago criticized the Ugi killings of those people from China, minority Muslims, and no Emma, even the Chinese support that were being made to Arsenal or more withdraw. And no Krama, one of the key issues are Emma at a point you didn't see change, even despite say Arsenal Etianaka, not the be at any change. Ama onya that problem with Omo coach Mikel Arteta. So these kinds of issues are so sensitive, and I think say heads must come down. And this is a complex issue. A team being owned by Islamic State, being in a French state that allows LGBT, and a player Obama team now due to the Islamic faith or go against that. And I think it's one of the things. Health must come down. Seju Kitwebi Philip Alcaraz. Yeah, Alcaraz says Seju. Or say Roland Garros in dia.
Carlos.
Yes.
Carlos
Alcaraz. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos Alcaraz.
Yeah.
Seju or say Roland Garros no ubian kwechiri, including the man himself, Rafael Nadal. Or see based on the Madrid Masters no. At 19, Seju, interestingly, last year in May 2021, now he was ranked 120. Fast forward in the following year, he's ranked number 6. Seju he's climbed 114 places. And no chiro ejuma so this.
Emira no sakra no.
Yeah.
And only Rafa Nadal.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Yes. Or you're 19 for now.
Okay. Yeah. Because Emira no ya
quality. Yeah.
Next
ni idol.
Yes.
Ni idol no. And Seju at 19 and Mekai one of the tennis pundits say, "Oh, guys are yet also they are coming to take over from those three, no? And the likes of Felix Auger-Aliassime, Stefanos Tsitsipas, they see this guy based on the potential and the talent, he can override them. Possibly, Onubetmia winning even Grand Slam ahead of them before some Beba. And so, Roland Garros, baby, I do need it. Even though we're winning or defeating the Madrid Masters, but on TSS, baby, I do need it. Enye Bayra Bruajo, Rafael Nadal for me is still the man to beat. The Roland Garros,
But the Praneco.
Or the Praneco, but Seju, the favorite court. Okay. Still, I still have that belief. Say he can do it. And no, Seju, Eintracht Frankfurt are winning the Europa League. No, the last time a German club won was in 1997.
Okay.
Which was Schalke 04. And I think his competition as Spanish clubs and not dominated too much. And I think for Frankfurt defeating Rangers, it's a very good thing. Quite apart from amount for support to Rangers, but amount for he said also the Frankfurt team were having African players in Traore, in Ivan Ndika, Samuel Eto'o Dinechi, Mbambe Bokma Cameroon. And mind you, one of the Ghanaians, amount for Dinechi, Ansganov, born to a German mother. Born to a Ghanaian father and German mother, Otuadu. And he was so phenomenal. And I think young congratulate Eintracht Frankfurt. Coach I know say na kumata mochi despite the fact that yes when you are so young congratulate you mochi me there.
Our Mohammed, potentially Kunde will be Chelsea player next season. But I'm asking, what will make a person support Manchester United and Arsenal? Collins, I have a boom on the way. But why don't you read my messages? Because I get so tired before I send them to you from where I come from. I see. Ah, for boom. Kwa wasen kwa sa ya. Aye. All right. Come make it local stories no ebe twice so ententem na fi yahwe de bebremo.